The older I get, the more empathetic I suppose I am. Life has been hard. I've not had an easy life. I think the last video I uploaded was kind of mean. I'll probably be taking it down so you'll never know about it. Only 7 people have seen it. It's interesting how you're able to have a relationship and love despite the flaws. Everyone has a different relationship with everyone else around them. Two people can hate each other. A third party can like them both or love them both. Even knowing the narrative between the two. A relationship between two people is like a piece of puzzle piece. But that shape changes form when involved with someone else. We all have relationships around us. I'm finally getting to the point where, despite being pissed off by so many people, oftentimes the unlikable traits are not necessarily just because someone wants to be a jerk. It's often because we're raised with a certain set of circumstances and resources. And many of the flaws that we all have are passed down generationally. That's sort of common knowledge, I think. But most of us don't mature enough to break out of that. Sometimes we do. If we live long enough, we do. Sometimes. But even a 90-year-old can be a child. And that's their brokenness, the abuse they experienced that got them where they are. Life's been hard. I'm finally starting to dig into some AI, and it's helping me with some business ideas. I'm going to be building some apps. So that pulls me out of a frustration because it's been tough. I've not been bringing in as much work as I'd like to. My family's not all healthy. It's sad to watch people go, but I'm firm in my belief system, and I think that's part of why I'm able to grow. We're all flawed in our own ways. Some of us recognize it in our own flaws. Sometimes others have to point it out. Maybe you're mature enough to see it. Maybe you're mature enough to outgrow it, or at least work on it. When someone else has an issue, you get to decide whether it's worth biting your tongue or tapping them on the shoulder and having a conversation. I think what I've really just wanted to say tonight is there are people I enjoy, there are people I love that are highly flawed. They've pissed me off. And despite the fact, I know why some of these people are as broken as they are. Most of us were not raised in very healthy homes. I think, I don't know what the numbers are, but I think most of us came from some sort of abusive background. I don't consider most people having come from a wonderful family. I think that's the minority. I think most of us come from some sort of abusive background. But anyway, we all fantasize about going back any number of years and making other decisions. That's just the way it is. But we can't. Normally, I'm in the car. I'm using my downtime to contemplate life. Sometimes downtime is good because you can organize your thoughts and make a little direction. I've got several ideas for apps. I'm going to be making some apps, and they will be a revenue generator. I didn't realize, I guess I'm a year or two late to the AI game. I thought you needed a little bit more skill to build apps, and it's fun to see how functional they can be with a relatively small amount of effort. So that helps add to my direction. But anyway, I'm breaking off into a tangent. I originally wanted to go recording because I'm finally getting to the point where I can appreciate people even if they've pissed me off. I know I bitched and moaned about that guy that screwed me out of a lucrative opportunity years ago. I might have even said how broken he probably is. And the family he came from is probably just as broken. And that's what I have to assume when someone does something bad. I just don't have the energy to be combative. I'm not saying you need to excuse it, but I'm just saying there's a reason people are the way they are. The challenge, their life challenge, is to push through it and become more evolved. Not everyone can. Sometimes it takes a lifetime. Sometimes it doesn't. But I think I'm going to delete my last video because I think I was in a mood. I was feeling cranky. I was pissed off. But I think most of us are good people anyway. We're not born bad. We become obnoxious because we don't process our traumas. Anyway, I just felt like saying something.